You have questions.
Grand
I
Overspinner
know
Anturix.
answers.
I don't usually handle inquiries from the rabble.
We are always watching. You tread a powerful skein.
Ugh. I don't have time for any of this.
Tread softly, Overbrawler.
Spring collection. That maggot Rencott wants my position. He's welcome to try and take it. All the runoff from our operation flows into the spring below Rakaha. Decades of mordants, catalysts, and alchemical concoctions have coalesced into something quite potent. Don't fuss about the side effects. Just bring me a good variety of dyestuffs and I'll brew up colors that will have you growing extra pairs of legs. Collect 12 reclaimed catalyst, as well as 3 luminous strangler sap, 3 eyeless petals, and 3 cochineal crawlers.
You prove fascinating. It is good you are here.
What are you doing here?
Rencott. What is it? As you can see, I'm very busy with very, very important work.
I will be watching. Where were you assigned?
You are willing to help me achieve the brilliance of my art? And you have no ties that could be traced back to me. Perfect.
Kahet is Korban.
Measure once, cut thrice. I was promised an important, glamorous, enviable position of power when I left the city for Rakaha. This warehouse job, neither important nor enviable, and certainly not glamorous. Grand Overspinner Anturix has been at this for far too long. She doesn't understand my vision. All she wants are drones that do exactly what she wants, how she wants it. Take out her most loyal workers. We'll see how tough she is on her own once I take over the dye works. Slay Web Warper Tuthriz, Seam Reapers here 9, and Color Mancer Nirthia.
The Queen sees all.
You're scaring sing.
You're still here.
May your destiny weave well.
I think these will do. You're not as useless as I expected.
We rise.
Who sent you?
With those sycophants out of the way, the overspinner is nothing. I'll be running this place in no time.
Kahet is Korban.
Taith. The dyeworks is the most precarious location in Rakaha, but also the most glamorous. I'm not surprised this is all happening here.
Watch your step, stranger.
I will be watching.
Do you have business here? We shall rise.
Ace Jaket's next top Dai master. Rencott and the Overspinner are fighting pincer and claw. Inside the spinneret. With no witnesses. We have a unique opportunity here. If they took one another out, well, with Anturix's favorites dispatched and the whole of Rakaha in disarray, the next best authority would be the caravan coordinator. Me. I don't love being in the spotlight, but it would be very beneficial to our secret smuggling operation if those two didn't make it out of the dye works. Slay Rencott and Grand Overspinner Anturix.
May your threads hold strong.
I expect you to die. I thought playing them against each other would give me some cover, but it's plunged all of Rakaha into chaos. This could jeopardize our whole operation. You heard what Anturix said. She already augmented the dye baths with all those reagents you collected. I don't know what they'll do, but if she was planning on using them against Rencott, there's no reason you couldn't use them to take out both of their goons. Test out those dye baths, and clear out the dye works. Slay 8 dyeworks Nerubians using the powers granted by augmented dye baths.
Kahet is Korvan.
I need to target something first.
Katet. We finally meet. I have been watching you for some time now. You will have to forgive my manners. Once I was an emissary to a great king. It is all in the past. Now, I am simply Katet. Katet. Yes. Anubarak, ruler of Azjil Narub. He sent me here to ask for aid in a great war we were fighting against an army of the dead. He was a proud, strong, and mighty king. But I have heard whispers that he too fell. That his last days were spent serving the Lich King. All he is now is a horrifying memory. Katet. When I came before Queen Neferis with Anubarak's demands, she cast me out and locked me away. Looking back, I think she knew what she was doing. If she had allowed me to return to Azjil Narub, I would surely have been slain for my failure to bring the forces of Jaket with me. As far as I know, I am the last living Nerubian of Azjil Narub. For that, I suppose I owe her my life.
Weaving supplies. The peculiar locking mechanism on the chest features an assortment of dials in different colors. If only you knew which colors made up the correct combination.
Where were you assigned? Go then.
The sheer scandal will have the record keepers in the City of Threads busy for months. And I'll make sure they don't look too closely at how it happened.
I will be watching.
Some equipment broken, some laborers scared, but most importantly, all of their lackeys are out of the way. I'll take that as a victory.
The Queen sees all.
That's all. It will be interesting to see how all this unfolds, but knowing the Weaver, I'm sure she has some strings to pull to make it go her way. This is the secret I was trying to pass to her when things started heating up. Why don't you deliver it to her, as a sign of a job well done? I'm sure she'll be pleased to know that she continues to have a set of eyes in Rakaha. Deliver the secret woven silk to the Weaver in her lair.
May your threads hold strong. Who sent you?
Let's make haste, champion. We must notify our allies of what we've uncovered.
At last, our threads entwine.
Widow Arachni. Quite the ruckus you all made.
I anticipated your exodus from the city would be boisterous. But you enjoy exceeding expectations, don't you? Step into my parlor. Follow your thread, morsel.
How many times were my suspicions diverted from Executor Nizrek's true identity as the Vizier? Perhaps I've lost my step. Me. A master of spycraft. Far more likely, it is that he's simply much better than I give him credit for. I find myself quite stirred by the knowledge that someone's gift for subterfuge may rival my own. We shall work together quite nicely.
You've brought two powerful Kaheti into our humble conspiracy, and reunited with your companions. Impressive, my darling morsel. I shall reach out to the General and Vizier soon. As my primary agent in this delightful tangle of threads, I'll require your presence during this initial communique. Our threads will cross again.
Aha, I admit I hadn't expected to receive this. The weaver runs her petty palps over the secret woven silk, delighted. Very interesting. I will have to keep this in mind.
Do keep in touch.
Widow Arachni. Ikitashizel, little morsel. I hope you find the accommodations here to your taste.
Come back again, little morsel.
Uniting severed threads. You have done well to align up Azal and Nizrek to our cause. It is time that we solidify this triumvirate relationship between us all. We will conference via Shadecasters. Activate them when you are ready to begin. Join forces with the Weaver, the General, and the Vizier to forge the severed threads.
May the weave favor you. Do keep in touch. Such a fascinating visitor. Our mutual agent has informed me that their allies from above will storm our realm for Xalatath's head.
However, disposing of Xalatath will not be enough to save our people. It is Ansurek that is leading us to our downfall. Ah, you speak of insurrection. You don't know our queen as I know her. How people go missing. Dark forces walk the palace. Ansurek only thinks of power.
But she is still Nephris's blood. Is there no redeeming her?
We've blinded our tired hearts from the truth, Widow. Ansurek is nothing like her mother. Indeed, but we three can work together to restore Nephres's ideals instead.
I understand. We must slay Ansurek and sever the threads that shackle our people. Welcome, little morsel. Follow your thread, morsel.
I expected far more verbal dueling than what occurred. To be so willing to work with one another must mean these times are dark indeed. We have a long road ahead of us. I will say plainly that your help has been invaluable. It may end up being the thread that allows my people to survive. Thank you.
May the wind favor. I'll be watching.
Where were you assigned?
Spiders. Why, hello there, little Drakthur. You seem like you might be able to assist me. You see, my dear mate Amithx fell onto a sharp dagger. Her body was taken to Pillar Nest XESH, just below where we stand. XESH is used to dispose of all sorts of bodies that we never speak of again. Unfortunately, I have need to speak of Amithax, because she had the key to my new High Hollows burrow on her when she died. Dreadful timing, really. Would you go and fetch it? Do beware of the spiders, I need my key. Find Agithex's missing key in Pillar Nest XESH.
The Queen sees all.
Too far away.
This had better be good.
And now I'm arachnophobic. Who is there? Someone. Did I imagine you? I am Albert. I was a pathfinder once. Now that I'm blind, I see no path. It seems wrong to call myself Pathfinder Henson. I can hear, though. I can hear them eating. They eat the fresh parts. My eyes. My insides. It hurts all the time. They do not want my rotten pieces. The decayed parts are all I have left. The worst of me. I wasn't alone here, I had fellow pathfinders. I keep hearing sobbing from the walls. Do you hear them too? Locate Albert's friends in the walls.
Embrace the shadow. Speak quickly.
Albert. It feels like my hair is...
Trust no one.
Albert. It feels like my hair is tickling my neck. But I know I don't have hair anymore. Albert. Do I? Where?
Farewell.
They are dead, then.
Remember,
Legs in the ceiling. I don't require vengeance on my behalf, but I would like vengeance for all of my friends that were eaten. I didn't think the horror of XESH was real, but she is. Zishura. A shadow of a nightmare, making a brood of monsters while she stays out of reach. The horror is ancient, and beyond us, but we can still make her pay. Pull hard on a web strand if you need to, and deal with whatever comes. We'll escape after some justice is had. Pull on the spider thread if the spiders are not already attacking, and kill whatever comes.
beware the living.
Albert's eyes were already dark, but any spark of life has faded from the rest of him, as well. Maggots in your eyes. Albert is no longer alive. All that remains is his head, still full of maggots. Taking him back to the Pathfinders seems like the right thing to do. Take Albert's head to the Pathfinders in Faerun's advance.
Target something first.
Who sent you?
Don't let the spiders eat you before you escape with my key.
Kahet is Korvan.
I don't want to hear about where you found it, I have no need for the details. I am very excited to move into my High Hollows burrow.
The Queen sees all.
What are you doing here?
Social clues. The Nerubian keeps her voice low, a careful eye on the guards behind you. The Weaver sent you, yes? I arrived to petition the magistrate's approval for Ascension to infiltrate high society, of course. But he's missing. A rather large inconvenience. I need to ask around. You're just what I've been waiting for. You may pretend to be my servant, pet, whatever makes it more palatable to you. I so rarely get to work alongside a friend. We will have fun together, fellow spy. Help Orator T exit ask around to find the magistrate.
Watch your step, stranger.
May your wings guide you home.